Yo, what's happening? It's Carl Mallinson, the 4-time professional world kickboxing champion, a multi-semi-professional and unlicensed boxing champion. And we're here on Mally's Fight School. We're down in Spartan's gym in Chippenham today. And today, we're gonna be going through some low leg kicks, some K1 techniques, with the man, Roma da Silva, the K1 champion himself, A man who's fought all around the world, trained all around the world, and I'm gonna introduce him to you in a little bit. Now I'm Carl Mallinson, Again, like I've said, a four-time professional world kickboxing champion. Okay, and again, I fought long trouser, full contact karate, long trouser, full contact kickboxing. I fought taekwondo. I've also fought in the K1, but I'm gonna be honest, I haven't done a lot of training in it, All the stuff I've done from 7 years through to now 37 years, 36 years. Probably been punched in the head too many times. I say I've been up for 30 years, of training has all been above waist kickboxing. Above waist martial arts. Okay, but I've sparred and I've been around guys who do the MMA, who do the Muay Thai, that's done the professional boxing, the amateur boxing, and the K1. And I've won a K1 professional K1 title myself, just being hardcore. But now, today, we're gonna introduce Roma da Silva, who's gonna help break down the low leg, boom, kicks, so we can really work some, and hopefully, maybe even document myself building in for another K1 fight. Let's have a look. Okay, so here I am with Roma da Silva himself. Roma, I want you to introduce yourself to the people.
How we doing, people? My name's Romeo da Silva. Been doing K1 and Muay Thai for a number of years now, probably just over 10 years or so. I've won a number of titles in regards to UK and British and English, and also European as well. I lived abroad doing Muay Thai and doing K1. We're going to be going through some techniques today in regards to the low kick, off the back leg and off the lead leg.
Okay, so that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna use me as his dummy, use me as his training partner. He's gonna teach me how to do it. All right, so I think before we go over to the bag and we start kicking stuff, I guess the question for everyone is what's the difference? Why do we kick low? See, for me, obviously being long trousers and being taekwondo-based stand-up, I'm coming midsection, boom, with my knee coming round or up high. What do you find the benefits? What are the pros of kicking low, I guess?
Well, the pros for kicking low is in regards to basically, if your opponent can't stand, he can't fight. It's simple as that in regards to hitting the spot, and also in regards to the judges, in regards to being able to score, in regards to the same thing in regards to boxing, and the same with the long trouser kickboxing, in regards to when you're hitting the opponent, you're scoring. So when I'm throwing the low kick and I'm hitting it in an area between the knee and the thigh, I'm scoring a point.
Right, of course, yes. So, again, looking at it that way. So, what do you? Again, the scoring system, I guess, is it when you kick into a leg? Is it like the long trouser kick was like boxing when you're hitting points to the belly? Or do you get more points for a more severe kick to the leg? Or is it one that, again, like you said, is it one that you're just looking to slow your opponent down with?
Yeah, I would say it was what you were saying before in regards to it's basically just to basically score in regards to when you hit into the body or when you're throwing those kicks. I'm continuously scoring if I'm hitting and it's not being returned or it's not being checked.
But you use your front low leg then as would it be as a jab or almost as a tee off, or for what reason? What reason would you go low?
Well, it's a number of ways I can do it in regards to I can throw across to then throw the inside low kick. I can throw the jab to then throw the inside low kick. So it can be off that, or it can just be
boom.
Off the low kick in regards to the step.
So almost to take them off balance, yeah? So
again, to take them off balance as well, yeah.
So again, taking out the distraction, coming out down here, distraction coming through. Okay, that makes sense. Again, I think that makes sense. There's just a few things I wanted to break down there. So a few things for you to think about now before we break this technique down. Should we take it to the bag?
We should take it to the bag.
Let's take it to the bag.
Take it to the bag.
All right, so I think, again, pressure's on me a little bit now. I think, yes, the best way for us to do this is, again, I'll give you my 3 examples of how I would kick to the leg, and then you can politely and very kindly break down how incorrect I'm doing it. All right.
Doubt.
So again, if I just give you how I would stand, and if I do this, I'll do this if I was doing my kickboxing fight. If I'm kickboxing. Gosh, see the pressure on me now. I'm getting a sweat on now with the Silvers all watching.
And breathe.
So again, when I'm doing my kickboxing, I'm here. Why am I breaking? God, the nerves are in, look. All right.
I won't look.
Oh, no, I need you to correct me, don't I? As well?
It's my bad,
All right.
sorry.
How was that?
Okay, basically, beautiful. Let's go over a couple things, if that's all right with
Yeah,
you,
yeah, yeah,
for me
please
to
do,
basically
right.
take place on the bag. What we're aiming to do, if we're going to basically learn the technique itself in regards to throwing the low kick, it's very important because I found that in a lot of schools of thought now, there isn't that step in regards to getting the momentum, because obviously, you know, when you take that step with the throwing the low kick, you get the momentum from where you've moved the weight, you transfer the weight from your back leg to your lead leg to then basically throw the kick and obviously lean away as well. So, boom, I'll go over it again, really slow. I've stepped and then I'm gonna lean and let that lead leg bend, boom,
Boy.
to throw that low kick there. So if I do that at a nicer, faster pace, see, instantly that bag just moving.
Yeah, nice.
And basically I'm trying to keep my leg as straight as possible so it throws like a baseball bat. If I go through again, and I'll do that like I'm throwing the jab off it as well. So jab, and then step, boom,
Boom.
throwing that low kick. All right? So we're just making sure that basically, like I said, when we're throwing that low kick, very important, we're taking that step, we're letting that lead leg go down with the balance, and we're turning on the ball of the foot, boom. And we're pushing this right arm behind us as well to help keep us balanced.
Yeah, nice. So I guess with that step out, so again, if I'm using my back, if I'm doing it, my turn. So like again, like you said, when I'm stepping out, is it to build momentum or is it getting a better angle?
It's basically two things in one, Carl.
Right, okay.
In regards to, like you just said there, stepping across to get the momentum and also as well to be hitting an ideal spot. What we're looking to do is have that foot hooked. So as you can see here, if I just throw that low kick there on you, boom, I'm looking to hook that leg. So if I do again, I step across, boom, it's hooked. I haven't got it flat, boom, I'm hooking it.
Yeah.
Okay, so in turn, because I'm hooking it,
I can feel that muscle part. Yeah.
tension the shin.
All right, okay. So again, so we're stepping out again against that there that builds that momentum there.
That's it.
I'm hooking round.
Boom. There we go. I can feel that straight away.
Your legs seem to be a lot straighter because when you're kicking, you almost got like that baseball bat swing.
Yeah.
Whereas again, I'm wanting a bit of a snap in there. Is there a difference? Am I doing it wrong? Or?
It's true. It's probably a technique that I did pick up when I was living in Holland in regards to keeping the leg as straight as possible when I throw that low kick. So it is like a baseball bat. So like again, in regards to me stepping across the bag and throwing it, boom, I'm stepping, boom.
Yeah.
Straight away. But I'm trying to keep that leg nice and straight. Boom. When I throw that.
So that, yeah, I feel like if I have a little swing at it myself.
Yeah, of course.
Just get a bit thirsty for the camera, aren't I?
Oh, hello.
So again, so I'm here. So again, getting that jab and steps there.
That's it.
And then I'm opening out, yeah? So again, pivoting on my balls, my toes.
Yep.
As they come round. I didn't extend my arm. No,
That's all right.
No, he was being nice to me. I felt it.
Yeah, it's fine.
I felt it. That was nice. He was being nice. So I'm there.
Ooh,
How was that?
very nice.
That's it. There should be fear in every man that gets ready to fight me next. Oh. Again. Boy.
From nice bend on the lead leg,
Yeah.
which is really vital. There we go. Nice turn on the ball of the foot as well.
When I'm...
And that arm. Do you notice how you're able to balance?
Yeah, I feel like I was
More
literally
balanced
about
when
to-
you're pushing that arm back in regards to keeping yourself nice and balanced and not falling over.
I'm thinking, when I'm doing so, my in my head is there again. Also, I'm gonna again, like I said, I'm gonna be annoying. I know I'm gonna just burp
No
really quick
problem.
here. So if I'm here, when I'm moving away, am I bringing my head this way? Am I avoiding anything? For instance, say am I throwing a punch?
You are indeed. So
or is it
where
just,
you're out of the line of fire.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much like the principle as we know as boxing.
that when I'm
Out of the line of fire. When we're throwing our shots, you're out of the line of fire.
so, yeah, say wham. Yeah, okay,
That's
yeah.
it.
Oh yeah, I think I get that. This and then again, not that we want to break into it. If I was just simple for the guys who are watching at home, if I was going to go to do the kick, what would your just text, but don't have to break it down too much. We'll do maybe a series of these videos. A block foot. So if I want to kick here, your block to the kick would be, that'd be a check kick. So again, guys, we will break it down. But if someone's coming low, okay, and that I don't put some pads on next time for that one. All right, metal shins. All right, so I think we're moving on to the left leg now. Now you've metal shins on my legs there. We're gonna move on to the left leg. So again, bro, I think we'll do the same way. I'll perform for you. I'll do my 3 left legs to the bag. You have a watch. You be as nice as you were on the other one, and then you correct me and break me down on that. Okay. All right. So if I'll do it now. Now obviously I'm a little bit ahead of what I was at the beginning because I know that you're gonna ask me a step. But what I'm gonna do and what I do for guys is how I would just have done it without that little bit of knowledge as a kickboxer learning. Because this video, guys, again, is basic. So we break it down so you guys can train hard at home. So I'm gonna do it as if I'm just learning for the first time. Not that I've had 10 minutes of being shin conditioned by old Iron Shins himself. Right. Ooh. So off the front leg. I feel that was wrong already. Let's go again. Oh, slappy. All right.
Okay.
All right, we're all right.
Let's do a little bit of
let's tweak it.
Tweaking, small tweaking. Same principle again in regards to us basically off the back leg in regards to throwing the low kick as we step with the lead leg in regards to stepping off. So basically what we're aiming to do is if I'm going to throw a low kick off my back leg, I'm looking to step across. Same principle again in regards to letting that back leg bend down and I'm turning on the ball of my back leg foot, basically. So if I just do it just in front of the bag, just really slowly, I step, boom, and then throw that low kick. Same principle again, I'm looking to lean, you can see I'm out of the line of fire. So when I speed up a little bit more, you can see I turn on the ball of my foot here. So boom, if I'm doing it again, Carl, basically what I'm aiming to do is say I'm throwing the jab, I can throw the cross, and then I look as I step, boom, as I throw that low kick and I lean away and I'm turning on the ball of my foot.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So, like I said, like the last one you said again, that step and across, again, is getting that momentum to come through, isn't it?
That's it, yeah.
And with the foot, we're hooking that foot again, are we?
We are hooking that foot indeed, yeah. So at the same time as you're scoring, but you can really unbalance
the weight
somebody.
Out,
yeah.
So again, when we're stepping, we're sinking, and when I so yes, like you just demonstrated, when I pull my toes back, am I looking to hook it behind the leg there? So as I come, catching there, or am I pulling back purely just to keep the?
Basically, you're looking to really hook the leg because when I'm hooking, you can feel that, and I haven't even done the step as well. Right. So when I throw the step and do it, I'm kicking you up. At the same time, when I'm kicked out, I'm then able to set up myself in regards to another angle.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. And I'm going to regret asking this, but I'm going to throw it, and you're just going to show me how you would block it as a thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to.
That's nice and easy.
All right. So I'm going to step. So just the same thing, I guess, is it? Yeah. Just
That's it. Yeah.
Just like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. No. I'm not. Oh, that's silly. Let me try again on the bag now. So if I try again that step, again, just anything that you got to break it down.
Any critique needed, I'll be here nice and nice for you.
So I'm here.
Nice.
A bit better one. That one's so good.
So let's keep that leg a bit more straight as you're going through. Imagine it to be a baseball bat. You're keeping it nice and straight. You can't bend it. Boom. That's better.
Nah, I rushed it, didn't I?
That's it. Slow it down.
Look, you guys. You seeing how this is done? My shins are sore for you. How was that?
Let's have the step across because we kind of step into Two, as you're throwing it,
Right.
shortening the space. What we really want to do is basically where you are here, you just straight away diagonally just step across.
Right.
Boom. So you're keeping that distance off the bag. Nice.
I'm coming forward to it, right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So there.
Boom. That's it.
I felt better. Hey, look at that, eh?
There
It's like
we
he
go.
knows what he's teaching.
Hello.
Jeez. All right. Is that a bit better?
Much better.
That felt a bit better.
Much better.
Again, and these shots. So remember, if I bring you out as a thing, so again, if we're fighting here, to land that low leg, I'm gonna use myself as the dummy.
Oh.
So if you were to land, so again, for you, if we're still at this, you can see me here. We're gonna keep this a simple example. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask Roma to show me how he would set up doing a front leg, then how he would set up a back leg, but without too much of a breakdown, just to show you how he gets the hands up again for the one shot or makes me look a certain way for either leg. Yeah. So if you used to do a demo of doing two, how you would set up for the inside twice and how you do.
All right,
What?
for the inside, boom, to throw the cross there, to step across, to throw that low kick there.
Yeah.
All right, boom, same principle where I could throw the hook there, and then I step across to throw that low kick there.
Nice. And then if you're doing it to the outside,
Boom, to the outside, boom, when I throw the jab, step across there, so with the outside there, boom, throw the cross, throw the hook,
boy,
throw
yeah.
the outside.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, wicked. Yeah, appreciate that. Say before we call this out, before we write this out, I think we go through a few safety checks. Let's break down a few things that can help for first timers, for beginners, and for guys who would say who maybe have started but are just building through. Again, a few safety bits, because to train hard, Roma, you have to train safe.
You do indeed.
Let's go through some of the safety checks and things like that, and some of the questions, and you can answer from your expertise. The questions that I'm going to have, and hopefully I can ask some of the questions that people at home that are watching are going to have. Because I think it's really important for myself and for you guys. Again, side note, Roma, he trains we're at Spartan's gym in Chippenham. He's one of the coaches, one of the fighters, one of the team, one of my brothers from another mother's. Yeah, and we do, the way our motto down here is, say, if you want to train hard, Roma,
We train safe.
you get me. So again, we're training as if it's all beginners. Yeah, we're right at the beginning of our journey, doing the K1, beginning of this series. What's a good way or a safe way or the best way to start condition the shins? Because again, I noticed when we're just doing those drills, again, I feel like your shins are made of steel and my shins are made of not steel. Yeah.
Well, it's a good question, Carl. Basically, what I like to advise people to do is basically get yourself into your gym in regards to doing the kickboxing, and you've got pads and you've got bags there. And it's the best way to condition, because you're getting used to basically doing the action itself in regards to kicking the bag, and the same in regards to the same action in regards to kicking the pad. And that itself will condition your shins.
But I've seen on YouTube. Yeah, I've been on there.
What have you seen?
So so the guys at the cricket stumps, yeah, and they're rolling it down their shins, and they're doing their strengthening that up, and they're tapping it with glass bottles and stuff.
I myself personally haven't done that in regards to conditioning my shins. There is one technique that I've done that I was taught when I started my Muay Thai kickboxing career down at Red Dragons in Brixton, South London, and that was kicking the tyre. We had bus tyres and we had tractor tyres, and we used to kick those, and that really conditioned your shins like you wouldn't believe.
Is there a so there's no cricket?
No cricket stump, no rolling pins, no Coca-Cola bottles, no. No.
On that note, just to follow on it, with I guess you'd start on a kick bag, a bit like the bag we did our drills on. But if you are at home and people are feeling a little bit more hardcore and they're kicking a tire, is there a drill or an exercise that you do for that, or a time length or a number on each side?
I always say to people, if you are, I suppose, novice and really starting out, it's imperative and it's so important. Like Carl said in regards to we're training safe here, that you're not you know, going too fast, too forward in regards to doing things. And the best environment and the best place to basically be conditioning your shins is under the supervision of trained coaches in regards to coming into a class where you are kicking the bag or you're kicking pads and you're not doing it on your own, basically.
So don't run before we can walk.
Don't run before you can walk, or you might not be able to walk.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Is there any, apart from obviously yourself and myself, for the guys, is there any a K1 or a Muay Thai fighter in particular that that you think the people at home could watch?
I would say a great fighter, a Dutch fighter who's no longer with us, is a guy called Ramon Diamond Dekker. And he was an unbelievable Muay Thai kickboxer and used to actually go out. This is in the early days, so we're talking the times of the late 80s, early 90s, where, you know, Muay Thai kickboxing wasn't pretty much as profound as it is now in regards to being known all around the world. And he used to go to Thailand to fight the Thais and win a lot of the bouts. So Ramon Dekker, people, a great guy to watch. He was sadly passed away, no longer with us anymore.
And the last thing I want to go through is when we're doing it in partners. So you know how when you were King Mission, would you recommend wearing the kick? Because when I'm training, a lot of the time I'm wearing the Shin and Instep pads. I know that when you're sparring that you wear them, but when you're doing drills, would you recommend? And again, I'm going to assume the answer is going to be yeah, because we're beginners, but I don't know if you're thinking about conditioning the thighs or whatever. When we're doing the kicks on each other, just going through the skills and drills, are we still wearing kickers?
We are indeed still wearing kickers to make sure that we are, you know, protecting ourselves and protecting the people that we're working with as well.
Yeah, I think of the person that you're working with.
Yeah.
If I bust, because obviously I know I had to be careful with you today. I don't know if that conditioning was right for you, with these pythons, bro.
I know, I was slightly scared.
No, really appreciate that. Again, guys, I hope we answered some of the questions. If there are any other questions, please drop them in below. I'm going to be with Roma doing these videos. We're going to try and build a series, I guess, a series of either like the kickboxer versus the K1 fighter, doing technique versus technique type of thing, and get Roma to take me through skills and drills as we go. Drop us a comment, ask us a question. I say us. Ask Roma a question, and say on each series, each episode as we go, we'll answer some extra questions, and hopefully we'll be able to design the series through your guys' comments. Really appreciate it, Roma. Appreciate it.
Pleasure.
I hope you all enjoyed that video. It's something a little bit different. It's a new series, a little bit more relaxed than some of our other ones. We went into a lot of detail. I really appreciate Roma. I really appreciate you coming down, bro. I really appreciate you taking the time and being patient with me and with the camera and the guys as well. Again, this is a series that we want to build on. I think it's going to having myself from a different background, bringing in a fighter, a coach with that experience, who's a champion himself, and coaching me through it. I think it's a really interesting take on things. Again, if you like it, guys, or you don't like it, or you've got an idea or something that you want to know more of yourself, please comment below, and we will get back to you, and we will listen. Yeah, because that's what we do. I hope you liked it, guys. Give us a like first if you can. Please share it, and if you can, low kick, boosh, subscribe. Thank you.